Invite me to your party.
Yeah.
What is up, people? It is I, Kerberos136, with Rockets. We're gonna do some coaching. I'm not sure how long I'll be on today, but at least I can start with the coaching. Small note, it's barely relevant, and I have to coach. Barely relevant, but it is a patch. It was a very minor patch. It basically made Helm of the Dom weaker for the farming with the creep, which was a big thing that, as he had told me, that was happening. And it made it more expensive, making it even less likely to happen. It's not like it's not going to be a thing, but it's just less powerful. And MKB is now a little more expensive because they made it too strong. As a side note, guys, anybody who's used the channel points, which are I can't really point because number one, I'm way down here, and it's way, over that way, but way over the other side of the screen. There is channel points. They're in the actual physical chat box at the bottom, and those points, I'm just looking, I don't know. Those channel points are usually used for a couple rewards. I added some that are pretty reasonable. I'm not going to pretend they're like the most exciting things ever, but that just gives you more to do with your Squiggles Plus. That's what they're called. In addition to that, there's now a community challenge. It should be inside the box. If you click on like the Squiggles Plus, there's community challenges. If I get total donations from all players towards the community challenge, because it's meant for everybody, then we'll hit that deadline, and then I will give out the reward that is listed. So normally the reward will be something that's not necessarily monetarily important, but could be important. So just to start, if you contribute to it, then I will randomly give out a free coaching session. This is not that, obviously, but we haven't hit the deadline yet. But within 30 days, if you guys can hit the requirement of Squiggles Plus, which is a new feature for Twitch, by the way, in the last couple days, then you guys can get me to give a free one out. Restrictions apply, of course, as people who play DotA and such, but I think that's something cool. I'm just doing a test trial just because coaching is pretty normal and it's not crazy by any means, and I can provide it whenever. But I thought it was an interesting idea, to say the least. So that's in. If you guys have ideas for things you would like to see as a community reward, you guys can let me know. Obviously, it can be more like personal, meaning like something that you would personally want, but it has to be something that'll get funded, because I think each individual is somewhat restricted on how much they can donate to it, if I remember correctly. I didn't necessarily look that much into it, but why is my... I don't
Who's
understand.
good and lame by themselves? That's relatively easy to play.
The Void's okay. It's not untenable, I guess, is what you'd say, right? I'm having a problem where my Note app wants to update, but when I click update, it just doesn't want to update anymore. It's like, never mind, I'm good.
It doesn't seem like I'm gonna have much support.
Why would it not just update? That's so weird. It literally, I would show you guys, but I don't want to show you my screen, but like, it's literally saying update, but when I click update, it just shows me the page for the notes. It's so weird. So it lets me rate it, it lets me see apps that are nearby. I can open it directly, and none of that's helpful because I need to actually update it. It's not updating, and whatever, I'll get over it, like, it's fine. But I'm just gonna cross out the update and let it come back. I hate when technology doesn't work for me. Recently I had a technological problem with other things, so oh wait, I think I got it. No. No, I didn't. It looked like I did. I'm ready to win you this game, Rocket. Don't worry. Even though I'm messing with my notes right now, I am actually paying very much attention. Dragon Knight's gonna be the bane of your existence. P.S.
Yeah. I don't really have anyone to help me in lane either. Pudge is the one that's coming, so. And he said he wanted the jungle.
What a joke. Alright, let me see your items. Coaching mode activated, that's fine. Good.
It's in the bag. About a minute to enjoy Savor it.
Phone going away. I do have some goldfish so I can snack, but that's not as important. And by the way, that's not really jungle. It's what people mistakenly use as roam.
Oh, okay.
They don't understand. Because, you know, you don't roam from a 5 position. Number 1, and number 2, you always ping the opponent's jungle on purpose.
almost out of portals again.
Seconds.
Who else to be over?
Might be a solo Phoenix.
There it is.
Your time walk away, yeah. You can hit him, trade a little bit. You're not gonna get the kill though, because Pudge with meat hook level 1 often doesn't get kills unless there's 3.
Yeah.
I almost threw all my goldfish. I caught him though, guys. No worries. I almost had a panic attack. My quick reflexes were enough. Cat-like reflexes. It's because really top heavy right now. Tango. You just hit max health just right before the end of your tango, showing the efficiency of needing to use tangos. It barely wasted anything. And that's with them not harassing you either, because they just weren't hitting you by choice.
Yeah.
Pudge is going to get himself killed or be out of regen. Hicks doesn't have any regen, I forgot I knew that. Never not commit to your attack if you're slowed from Phoenix spirits. You have to commit. Go hit, go hit, go hit.
We have first blood. First blood.
Except for all the last hits you missed.
Yeah.
You gotta prep these. Oh, no, you don't. Okay, never mind, because the new towers were right. Good.
Hmm?
Never mind, you're fine. Wand, Wraithband. Can't
What
move
did that
my
say?
Pudge want item recommendations, ignore them. You don't have time for that. You should have bought regen and then not been here. That's what you should have done. Tango. You tango too late. Tango as soon as you take enough damage to warrant it, which is like 50 damage. Tango. Be careful about that. You're still down some serious health. Wow, look how much this Pudge is contributing to lane. I just want to note this for everybody who's watching. Wow, what a great hero. He got a kill because Phoenix is bad, number one, because he never should have been hooked over where he was before. He got hooked because Phoenix is bad, not because Pudge is good. And Treads, of course. And if Phoenix was actually level 2 versus level 1, he would have lived, because he just would have swooped away. For free.
Oh, did you want to do that?
And now all Pudge is doing is soaking experience and making Void's life harder, because Void has to solo lane, essentially, but without the experience aspect. Solo laning is better when there's nobody there versus somebody who's just hiding, because they're stealing experience that's preventing Void from getting a higher level of Time Walk. By the way, you max Time Walk. End of discussion. Especially when you know you're solo laning, basically. Like, which would you rather? Potentially do a little bit more damage, or be able to avoid death 6 seconds less cooldown?
Probably avoid death. Oh my god, that name is obnoxious.
I mean, I think Yummy is fine. Get the joke?
Hmm?
I said I think Yummy is a fine name.
Oh.
The joke was that, you know, there was 2 names listed, and you said it was obnoxious, so I said the name that you obviously didn't mean, but, you know, obviously I had to explain it, and thus the potential funny is not there anymore. Deny this, deny this. Yeah, ready to jump as soon as you get hit with that? Nope, never mind, you didn't get hit. You're good, you're good. I thought Dark Below was going to hit you. Yeah, cheap attack Pudge, good. At least he's soaking something.
I should have lost that one.
Yeah, you should have lost that one, but you, in theory, you should have got the deny in addition to the last hit. Ranged.
Oh, I clicked on the friendly creep.
You give me heart palpitations, Rocket.
I know.
Everything you do. Pop quiz. What's Phoenix doing right now as far as his item build is concerned?
Boots. Probably tranquils.
Did you have to check to know that?
Yeah.
Without checking, what's Dark Willow have?
She has tangos and a wand, and I don't know what else.
You're guessing, aren't you?
You wish.
Yeah.
Make sure you use the Iron Branch for your next tango.
Every Jimmy heads up.
She has a no wand at all, actually, and has a windlace. She has no components of a wand. It's important to check, right? Because now you know you can spam spells in front of Willow and she doesn't gain anything for it. However, the windlace means she's hard to catch. That changes the way that you approach Dark Willow in fights. Gotta know that shit. Phoenix is obviously rushing his Tranquils unless he suddenly changes his mind. It just seems to be the case because he has the Ring of Regen, but, you know, it's hard to say. He's at, like, a forking path. Also, you should know how much mana people have without checking. Can Phoenix cast a spell right now?
No.
No. Besides the spirits he already has out, obviously. Because if you check real quick, just like in between last hits, like, oh, Phoenix has 50 mana, but he has 3 wand charges. Okay, he can cast 1 spell, basically, now, because he's gotten a little time to, you know, get a little mana. So he has 1 spell in him. Dark Willow is basically full. She has a bunch of regen. You know, she's unassailable, essentially, unless you get really good bashes. And that kind of informs you how you should be handling the lane.
Oh,
Nice. Well played. Well played, Rocket.
Fit for a queen.
Wow, Pudge is 3 and you're 5. Great. He rushed Soul Ring. No wand. No bracer. Not that he needs one necessarily, but no bracer. No boots. At least it's a dead Willow because yet again she's back. Actually, she lives. I would time walk after it if possible. You're probably not gonna be able to though. Yeah, just give up. Give up. Phoenix instead.
Quite a spree.
I would salve yourself. Phoenix might hit you, but any bit you get off of it. Also, don't stand here before the last hit's ready, because you know Phoenix is going to try to hit you when you go to last hit, so you can bait him out by being close but not super close. Like this one you asked for too, because there was no creeps ready, but you were inside the wave.
Yeah.
You did not take time in Chronosphere at level 6?
Yeah.
I
clicked.
yeah, I would not advise ignoring Chronosphere. As Faces Void, you can't really prep hits for yourself. You're 6, Pudge is 4.
Didn't mean to do that. Meant to say that.
Maybe you're referring to the creeps, who knows. The Crop's about to kill Dragonite, which is kind of cool. Well, probably. I don't even know if she will. Nope, she actually failed. She did a good job, she just got kind of screwed by mana. If she had a little bit more mana, she had that. What's up, Bazzy? Yes, you missed the opening when I talked about it, but granted, I don't expect most people would have been there for the very first thing. Good job getting out. I was about to say you need to get out now. So good. Finish those treads, then get that Mask of Madness. Your favorite item. This Pudge is honestly killing me. He didn't even use his Soul Ring to do that. I wouldn't even go over there, honestly. You don't have Chrono yet. Now you do. But wasn't going to happen. They shouldn't be bringing the fight to your lane. It's a bad strategy. It's a losing strategy, in fact. You can actually move on her if your prophet gets into position. You can try to ping appropriately. I would switch back to your agility treads. Easier last hits.
Dominating.
I wonder if you jump Phoenix, but I'm not sure. I think the root might be too much.
That's just kind of too close.
Oh, you can jump that.
Be able to... No.
If you can get Willow. Just do it. Just do it. Just Chrono. Once. You can strength tread switch if you want to be really fancy. So you got a kill. Send yourself a salve.
Yeah.
Go do some jungle camps. Do the small. Wow, this Pudge actually bought something. Support like. I can't tell if he's helping or hurting. You can time walk off group damage. I was gonna say, don't forget that.
An acceptable amount of
Cooldown is right now at 12 seconds. You can easily time walk off some of the nonsense.
Yeah, great. Pudge is
your
really
middle
low.
tower is under attack.
What?
Pudge is really low.
Whatever. Let him die. Go farm. You cannot be sitting back here doing nothing. You're either farming the wave or you're going jungle. Because you just lost probably efficiency of 100 gold or so. You yet again max time lock before you max time lock. Very questionable. Yet again, it's a big difference in the distinction. Yeah, send that the more master yourself like immediately too. I know it seems like a lot to take in, but you're just gonna be able to do things as fast as possible. Because the moment you have your more mask, it increases your jungle farm exponentially.
He did.
Yep, Pudge is bad, so he's dead. So I don't know where you're going, because you should be going straight for jungle then, because obviously there's no fight. Right? You obviously can't farm lane because no one's there, so just go somewhere else. Because every second you're walking in an inopportune direction, you're losing farm.
A double slaughter. Killing spree. And there's a third.
Lucky find.
Top tower under siege.
Do you think I can kill all of them?
What's
with
up?
my
Up,
bow?
X Tokyo kill. What's her health like? Probably not, but you can go up there and push them back.
Structures are
Top if you want to.
Your top tower is under attack.
Looks like they backed up themselves. Oh, there's a word here.
How have you been, X Tokyo kill? It's been a while. Never be afraid to tread switch to strength to survive a hit. Makes your effective health significantly higher. I.e. big deal. Same, man, same. Shitty luck in ranks. You don't want to chase into Phoenix's thing. As a side note, you could be more aggressive if you had no level of time walk. I mean that too. I'm not just saying that just like for a point. You actually would be able to be a little more aggressive because you would have been able to jump immediately afterwards. Granted, Dark Willow did die to Inch's Profit, so it wasn't really a huge loss. And a lot of good your 4th level of Bash did, since you only bashed her once the whole time. Burn.
Yeah.
It might be too late, but you can try.
Whoa,
So help me if you don't Tread Switch. I'll lose my mind. Every time you go to Time Walk and every time you go to a Mask of Madness, Tread Switch. It's a big deal. No Boots Nature's Profit questionable. Alright, so I often go for Maelstrom next. You can actually go for a Value Crystallis first if you desire to do so. You do need a BKB at some point in this game. It's almost essential. You could even go a BKB now, but I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't go the full Mjolnir. You have to go Maelstrom.
Well, I just grabbed it. So
Yeah. Just don't finish the Mjolnir because you'll need BKB first. Otherwise, it's fine though, right? Like you can finish the Mjolnir afterwards. Just BKB is important. Damage.
Okay.
Nice job using your treads before you time walked. Big deal. You can actually go fight top if you wanted to. When your chrono's up. Sorry, when your chrono's up.
If enemies
Try to switch that back to agility, man. It's important. Your tower's gonna probably go down. There's not much you could have done about it. Your chrono's just coming up now. You can TP on it if you want. Just chrono, no, hit Phoenix. Mask of Madness hit Phoenix. Oh no, the stun. Commit. You could have time walked into that, by the way. You're lucky that Pudge committed so hard. Because at the very end there, you could have gotten like an extra hit. Wand, then chrono. Oh, dude, you're such a coward. You had the mana, right? Now there's no reason to. She's already dead. You just gotta be brave, right? You have your ability, you gotta always be aware of your wand. Your wand is incredibly important to your overall survival.
your bottom tower is learning to accept its own inevitable death. Bottom tower being attacked.
Why is this courier calling?
Your courier is currently following Faceless Void and going to get killed, Nature's Prophet. Whatever. You can cut the trees, remember. Got a Quine Blade, right? I guess I wouldn't. I'd probably get out, but... One, jump through him. Oh, jump out, jump away. You're done. Fight over.
Should I turn around?
No. Get some health. If they let you bounce between these camps here and get full health and they're still around, then you fight. Because you'll gain health back faster than anybody but Dragonite, basically. Alright, you can go fight the clock if you want to. But I don't think you'll catch him, so maybe not worth it. Not worth it. Clock's just gonna leave.
Killed the tower already, so.
Yeah. You don't have Chrono anyway. And it's a Dark Willow, it's a clock, and it's a Dragonite. Just farm, dude.
I'm gonna walk this way.
There you go, that's Tread Switch in. Switch that Vambrace in for your stupid Torment Shield. You don't need that junk anymore.
Yeah.
Make sure you switch it to Agility as well. Agility Vambrace! There you go. Now you hit fast and hard. That's what we like to see. Level 2 Chrono. You can fight with your team if you want. You can ping it out for them that you're there, but no Chrono. It's important to ping availability, but also ultimate usage. You can kill Clock if you want. He has Blade Mail, but it's about to be over in like 2 seconds. And I don't think he's going to want this Dragon to stun you. Alright, Q out. Complete waste of their initiation. That was a terrible move by them. That was the reason I wasn't afraid to tell you to go in, because they just literally can't do that.
Bye-bye.
Honestly, TP bottom and push. Your team just want to fight, and they're going to be running. You can kill Coddle if you have Chrono, do you?
No,
So, not yet, okay. I would run... Yeah, you can. That's fine. You can bounce between the runes. You go that way. Coddle will just blind you if you go directly on him, so try to savor your mana instead, because you know he's going to try to mana leak you and then push you. And you don't want that. So just take the creeps.
yeah.
Threaten Coddle, basically.
Radiant having unfortified structures is now a thing of the past.
If you just committed and attacked the straight, you would have got it. Alright, Coddle's probably under tower unless you see him somewhere else. Willow is definitely under tower, so assume Coddle's there too, so it's at least 2. See? Now it's 3. I would go in and Chrono. Try to get that clock. Oh no. Yeah. Want? You're probably dead regardless, but you could try. You could have jumped at the last second there. You weren't silenced.
I was clicking it.
Not fast enough, apparently. You have quick cast, right?
No,
You don't use quick cast?
I don't think so.
You should go into your options and you should get used to using quick cast. It's right below abilities and items. You enable quick cast. Very important.
Then options, advanced options.
Nope, just regular options. Just in hotkeys. Abilities, items. Enable quick cast is below them.
Oh, and hotkeys. Abilities.
On top of that, you should go into, after that, options. There is... Where is it? Shit, I can't even find it. I'll tell you when I find it. Sorry. It's hotkey, advanced hotkeys on the right, hotkey options, quick cast on key down. I realize you're fighting, so that's fine. Did you get the chance to put, Wait, why do you have 2 Wraith Bands? You bought 2?
Yeah.
Well, replace the stupid Flame Blade then. Buy your BKB. Well, start buying your BKB. Oh, did you get a chance to switch to Quick Cast, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Alright, so do you know what Quick Cast is?
No.
Quick Cast is when you hover over an area. So if you hover over, like, I don't know, wherever you want, whenever you're going to time walk next, don't hit time walk. Just hover over the area you want to time walk to, and then hit Q.
Okay.
Basically, instead of having 2 button clicks to do everything, like, so normally to time walk, you would have to hit Q and then click the area, right?
Yeah.
Now you don't have to click the area. It just assumes wherever your cursor is where you wanted to cast the spell. It helps with everything. I didn't even know you weren't using quick cast. It's very important. Because it means when you try to stun somebody, for example, as a lion or a witch doctor, you're just hovered over their image and then you click Q whenever you're ready. It lets you pull the trigger so much faster. It is like dramatic. The speed that you'll gain. And it'll take some getting used to, because you're going to accidentally throw stuns too early. Like, that's what's going to happen now. Is you're going to accidentally pop a stun off when you think you're, like, just prepping for the stun. And that's going to change a lot about how you play. But in the long run, like, let's just call it a couple weeks, you will never look back. You'll never look back. It's night and day. The reason you do quick cast on key down is because otherwise it waits till you let go. and that's just another extra millisecond or a couple milliseconds that you won't be getting efficiency. Now the good thing is items don't change like a BKB or a Mask of Madness because they're self-activated anyway.
Yeah.
Quick cast does work weird with your own hero though. If you want to force staff yourself, for example, you have to hover over yourself and then hit the key.
Okay.
Because if you hit the key first, it's wherever you're targeting. Now if you're not targeting anything, then nothing will happen, obviously. But you don't have to click it then yourself. You just hover over yourself and click the force staff hotkey. Just be careful because people usually... you should push top, actually.
Okay.
Walk through, get this route, and then go top. People often use double tap to quick cast for force staffs and stuff. That's very dangerous now. It can still work, but if you do it... Get the rune. If you do it when you're hovered over a different unit, you try to hit it quickly, you'll get screwed. Which is annoying. I don't even double tap self cast anymore anyway, so I'll just get rid of that. Your team's fighting, so you push. That's how we work, right?
This person's teaching us.
You would have been too late to have a good fight anyway.
Looks like they're losing.
Yeah, they got Dragon Knight's call to win, right? Like before the fight, I think. Just keep pushing, don't stop.
Enemy's top tower is fallen.
Right, because they're chasing your team ineffectually, because it looks like your team's going to be okay. And so you're going to basically punish. And if Dragon Knight comes for you, you should be able to kill him.
Yeah, I have Chrono.
Alright, so I would advise you not to ever chrono that fast. Get out. Oh, get out. This isn't a fight. Alright, you were way too eager to use your Mask of Madness there. He wasted almost your entire chrono, and your first thought was, let me move in. That's a bad mindset, right? It should be, if your chrono gets wasted, get out. As a side note, don't chrono so eagerly. He's gonna fight you, right? Accept it. Just fight him. Then when things start to turn either good or bad, that's when you chrono. So when you think the chrono is going to change from a loss to a win, you chrono. Or if he looks like he's going to get away, you chrono. You have to put your Quelling Blade down. Quelling Blade down, pick up Repair Kit, send Repair Kit back. Pick up Quelling Blade. Perfect. You can push top again. Because I think Dragon Knight's probably not there. Or if he is, he's alone, so it's fine. We just saw 3 bottom, so... There's probably someone else walking in. You could actually TP if you want to. It just looks bad, to be honest with you. I don't know why they're still fighting. I just don't know why they want to fight. It's nonsense. When you pass by Secret Shop, please sell your Quelling Blade in one of your Wraith Bands. They're just clogging up your inventory in a bad way. Then you can move in whatever you want, obviously. You can also send your BKB to you. Keep pushing. Don't stop. We see 1. Okay, maybe head back now. Maybe.
Okay.
You could have jumped away at any time to prevent being stunned. This is all damage you didn't need to take.
Quite a spree.
He's gonna be BKB, by the way. You can actually TP bottom if you want to fight now. It looks like the fight might be okay. If TP actually to mid tower. Well, that one's fine too. You can jump in and finish Clockwork, most likely. Or Coddle too. Hit your thing. Hit your time annihilation. Big deal. 1s. 1, don't forget. Yep, thank you. Get out. Okay. Dragon Knight showed up and he's trying to get you. You're dead, probably. Oh, you might live. 1s, yep, perfect. He's gonna jump after you, try to jump in a weird angle, otherwise, okay, he's a coward, never mind. He should have just jumped straight on you.
Oh, how wonderful. Your middle tower is being torn to pieces. Your middle tower being destroyed is part of your strategy, right? Yes, that's how I'm going to interpret it.
What should I probably go into now?
Mjolnir.
Okay.
And when you BKB, please don't waste it right off the bat, similar to Chrono. You want to wait till they actually try to CC you and then use it. It's more of a response. You only use it before CC if you're chronoing. If you have to chrono to get a 3-man chrono, it's okay to BKB to stop yourself from being canceled from chrono. Like Coddle ult or whatever. Push, you're fine. Yeah, be more aggressive. Like, the lack of pushing that's going on right now is actually losing you guys the game right now.
Away, so I didn't want to go in where we don't have blockage.
Ping, communicate. Don't be silent. Like, let them know. Be like, we should push or something.
No.
I would definitely be jumping out of this. You're about to be stunned and you're just accepting yourself being kind of too close. You're blocking Pugna, you have to commit one way or the other. I was gonna say just turn then. Just if you have BKB going, just turn. Right? So you can. I was gonna say, because Pudge should have tried to hook anything. He should have done literally anything. You still live, funny enough, so it's not a big deal, but wand. Thank you. He had 19 charges, big deal. Giant actually just died for you. He literally just died to try to chase you in there. Call it a win, right? You can TP, TP here. Because you'll be there right after it ends. You can chase him if you want. She can slow, which is going to help you tremendously. Hit him with time dilation when he comes down. Perfect. You can fight him. Just man up. Jump. Don't forget to jump. You're taking damage. You have to jump. Right, this is a very important ability. You can jump through him just to reduce damage. You would have actually won the fight, I think. Uh-oh.
Why did he go back? Wasted the keeper ult.
TPs, make sure you buy them. Yeah, you just have to be really careful because, like, you have all these abilities that are low cooldown. You have to be ready to spam them, basically. How do you counter Tinker? Let me think. Anti-Mage, as long as the game lasts long enough, which the meta's kind of moving away from, but in general. Spectre, again, gotta make sure the game lasts. Zeus, in general. Other than that, good wards around the side of the maps. Like here. You can totally move on the Coddle. As soon as he casts, hit him with time dilation. If he casts, he's not though. Good dodge of the Pudge Hook that would have moved you out of the fight. BKB? You're probably dead. Yeah, you couldn't. You couldn't. Not your fault. Not your fault. They committed the stuns to make sure you couldn't stop the Phoenix ult. There's Tinker wards in both lanes. Here's another one. They're meant to see Tinker when he goes into the trees trying to push the wave, and then you respond with hard CC. You need stuns. Slows doesn't cut it, and neither does silences. Tinker will buy BKB if you have silences.
we're winning.
Wow, I'm shocked to see the Pudge is 3 and 6. Pugna's actually really feeding though.
Yeah. 12 deaths. Oh my. Has a blade battle fury.
It's greedy, but whatever.
They're
Clockwork.
winning so far.
Clockwork is best countered by heroes who have good escapes from cogs. You can buy items like a Force Staff. Things like Yule's kind of hurt him too, actually. Having heroes with blinks is pretty painful because they always get out.
Should I take the Orb of Destruction or no?
Yeah, why not? Wait. No. No, I changed my mind. Send it back.
Okay.
I thought about it, and it's nice, but the Vambrace gives you attack speed, which gives you bashes, and bashes are more important here. Gives you 10 attack speed, which is needed. Plus the, you know, the 10 agility, which is another 10 attack speed, so it's actually ends up being 20. You can go on this if you want, but it's probably fake. It is fake. Farm it up. Yeah, Clock's usually handled with hard CC, Yules, Force Staff, escapable heroes. He does very poorly. Because, right, like, you move on like an Anti-Mage per se. And then Anti-Mage mantas and leaves. He's gone. Move on a Quap. So Yules usually leaves. You move on any hero who has a Force Staff. They Force Staff themselves and they leave. And then you're basically left there standing there with your thumb up your ass going, ah, I see. That Clockwork looks real, by the way. The problem with Clockwork is that he's a nice hero early game. When Clock starts being relevant, he's usually pretty scary because it's before you have the relevant items. But as long as you get the relevant items, he's kind of not as scary. His only BKB piercing ability is ult. So if you have a BKB on a core, all he can do is stun you for the ult duration. The problem that Void's having is that DK is a good counter. And Clock's a little rough. Darn Roche. Honestly, I would just jump it. I think you guys should go in, but everybody just left, so never mind. Definitely, I don't know why Quap left. That's like mad painful, dude, because you guys could have done something. They're just gonna take it now. So you're gonna push back into base. Then having Aegis on either Clock or DK is a disaster.
Yeah.
It's nice that we're pushing. Like,
are they not gonna get it?
Maybe they were passing by. Maybe they really weren't there. No, they're there.
Clock has.
I just started 38 minutes ago, Quandary, but he is losing. Part of it, a lack of familiarity on Void for Rocket. Part of it, that his other lanes didn't do so hot.
What is that? How about you don't do that?
Do what?
Trant was teleporting to the outpost. Not Trant, Nature's Prophet.
For sure, Quandary. Yeah, the problem is that like his bottom lane fed, and he had to deal with a safe lane Pudge, which is a safe lane support Pudge, which is unacceptable. In fact, Rocket and Quap are the only people who are positive. Yep, position 5 Pudge, ick. He just soaked experience and tried to get careful. and tried to get hooks. That's basically what he did. They even got a kill from it, but that was the only contribution he basically made to lane. You're gonna get hook-shotted. Wop's gonna get hook-shotted. Dude, you could actually, I was gonna say you could hit the cogs for it, you know. Correct, Quandary, I agree. And don't be afraid to hit cogs to help people. Like, it's kind of helpful, you know.
Pudge saved her. It'd be nice if they pushed sometime today.
Nope. They might take another 10 minutes, and then you're not gonna get in the coaching game.
Rude.
I mean, I will play with you though. Don't worry. Never keeps my mind off having to go back to work for the first time tomorrow. What's up, super awesome stream? I just wish Pudge was a good hero again. This is really greedy. This is really greedy. You don't see anybody, dude. Like, you're gonna cause your team to get into a really bad team fight. You have no vision of the high ground there. You just walked up, so like, don't do that. Hit him. I know he has blade mail. Oh, you can BKB, 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 BKB. Once. There you go. Perfect, perfect. You're doing work. You have that. You have
profit. I swear to God.
You can cut the tree though, right? Oh, you don't have claw anymore. Buy back. TP in. They're overextending. You can easily chrono the back line. You want to get the Coddle and maybe Phoenix if you can. Ult. Never mind. Never mind. Don't bother. Don't bother. Just jump away. He ruins your ult, obviously.
Yeah, that was good. I still have it though.
Hit him with your time dilation. And get out. Big rip. Dire side, could position 5 Pudge pull the creeps above the outpost into the lane at the tier 2 tower? I mean, maybe Quandary, but it's not even worth it, dude. For what negativity like you're gonna get from him, it's not worth it. Not really. Just not be a position 5 Pudge would be the answer.
Don't play Pudge. That's a better answer.
In position 5. A position 3 or 4 Pudge is a little bit more acceptable, slightly. 3 is better, I think, than 4. Ugh, but I don't know. He's not that great of a hero right now. He just lost everything that makes him desirable. He's not really that tanky, so Flesh Heap is essentially useless. I would honestly not take Flesh Heap until I'm maxed out in everything else. So what, that would be 8, 9, 10, 11, level 13. I wouldn't touch Flesh Heap until 13. On top of that, I would easily, happily take the talent to 15 over continuing to level like that moment. So level 13, level 14, talent, 16, 17, basically. 17 doesn't sound right. You should finish at 16, shouldn't it?
What is my team doing? I don't think we should be
8.
out there right now.
I am watching you, by the way. Just make sure you get farm. You gotta finish your meal there as soon as possible.
I don't have gold.
It should be 4, 8, 9, 10. I had something wrong. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jeff's taking it 11, right? 12. Okay, so you take the first one 11 because you have nothing else to take. My bad. Like, what does it do for you? Magic resistance 8, scaling to 14. Ooh. Example. Ready for this? Cloak gives 15. A cloak. An item that costs 450 gold. Oh, that's sad. Don't go in there.
Just fucking the feeding again.
Gives more magic resistance than Flesh Heap at max level. And the strength bonus is only great if you have a lot of stacks. And you never really have that many stacks. The game should be over if you start to get a ton of kills. So it makes it superfluous, basically. The only time you'll benefit from Flesh Heap from the strength is if you have so many kills that you should already won the game regardless. Thus making Flesh Heap essentially useless. It used to be good because this Dragonite's a good kill if you can get him, but I know that he's BKB'd. BKB back when you can. Wand fight. Yep, good chrono, good chrono. Good switch, good target priority. If you can get the, yes! You might win the fight for them. Hit your, hit time annihilation as soon as you can.
I hit Q! That thing. Game is over. Team and I are bad.
Not attaching my Twitch to this.
Don't want any of these people.
Yeah, screw it. It's always easier to go to my actual Twitch page and then just get it from there. It's a little bit more work, but
Yeah, I hope that too.
I could just type it in. I know what it is.
Forwarding
Obviously,
Pugna. Disruptive gameplay. Submit.
Alright, let's go through your game review. How long has this been? That game was 46? I mean, with the review I'm about to do, looks like you got your hour, especially since you owed me technically. But I will join you for the next game. But let me give you a review real quick. Looking at the money, you're actually relatively okay farmed. You're behind in terms of profit, but that's mostly because you died in like 2 team fights in a row with almost no gain while he was alive till the end of it. So you guys were right around the same. Quap out farmed you though, so it showed that your farm was lacking. We'll see the net worth and see why that was. Probably because Pudge. Your farm was fine. I would argue that your farm for your level was acceptable. Compared to the game, right? Your farm is okay. You really fell off at about 25 minutes. You just stopped getting farm. You were getting pushed back, which is part of it for sure. I finished the water bottle for you, PFM. Thank you for the redemption. 10, Quandary. 10 for an hour. Rocket just, I usually end up coaching Rocket for an hour 20, so I don't feel bad about giving him 50, whatever, well, like 1 minute it's going to take to do it. So I've done so many coaching sessions with him that I've probably actually given him, you know, an extra hour and a half of coaching time, but... Probably. So I don't feel too bad this time. Yeah, you just really, you can see right here, right? You can just see, like, how terrible the slope is right here. It's a little bit because your team was losing, and that does happen, right? You can have bad farm in the late game, and it's not your fault because you just didn't have any space to go out and farm. It happens. But you could have found a little bit more of a niche. Your co-op did alright mid. The real problem, actually, who was their mid? Dragonite?
Yeah.
She won. I mean, your mid was good. Your lane was alright. The only thing that came out of your lane was, who was it? It was Phoenix Dark Willow?
Yeah.
They got crap for farm. Your lane was fine. I would like to draw your attention to the Pugna and Nature's Prophets farm. Bottom of the game, basically. Compared to Clockwork, who got more farm than you guys did. Yeah. Well, Pudge is 5. Pudge is 5, though, right? You have to excuse Pudge. I'm saying, look at Clockwork's farm, for example, right? He was in the safe lane. He was a safe lane Clockwork with a Keeper of the Light. And he got the most farm in the game for the entire game. That means he was getting kills and getting free farm at the same time. Like, his last hits must be the highest in the game. They gotta be, right? Clockwork. Yep. He just got absolute free farm. And it shows a lot about how the lane went. So your bottom lane fed completely. Let's see, as far as items are concerned, I think
you got 61,000 from heroes.
I think Wait, it says that? I'll check that in a second. I think Quap, instead of going Lincoln's, probably should have got Yules at the end there. Yules is really important for Quap, but she does have BKB, so... I don't know.
That was damage dealt. I lied.
Okay, I was gonna say, I didn't remember that stat, but I was like, alright, if you say so, Rocket. Yeah, Quandary, if you want a coaching session, tell me now before I queue up with a regular game. Because I'll do it now, but if not, you can always wait. What's up, Executive? Welcome. I mean, for sure, but to be honest with you, you weren't in his lane at, like... Alright, I'm going back to net worth. You weren't at his lane where his Clock's farm was highest. Obviously, this is probably when you ganked right around here, so his farm definitely took off. But his farm was already better than it should have been. A safe lane Clockwork should get pushed out of lane. Because Nature's Prophet is ranged, right? And Pugna's ranged. They should be able to push him back where even if he's getting ganks, his farm should be lower. Because you should be stealing his net worth because of AoE gold. Oh, that makes sense, Quandary. Alright. Keep it in mind. So even if you enhanced... Right, exactly. NP was too busy trying to get kills where there weren't any, and they weren't doing a good job of harassing the Clockwork, because it's really easy to get Clockwork out of lane because he can't use Cogs safely because of early level Pugna. Nether Blast actually lowers his health dramatically, and if he ever gets trapped inside Sprout, even if he has Quelling Blade, it's too long. It's too long for Clockwork to live, or at least he has to waste a salve and some tangos just to be in the lane anymore. But they gave him too much space so that once you were able to rotate in, the Clockwork was just too far ahead. And once he has Hookshot, he can instantly kill Pugna, basically. Pugna has no answer. Yeah, it's just a bad way to run a lane. There were other problems, of course. I'm trying to look at the other items. Like having a safe lane support Pudge is unacceptable. Rushing Soul Ring on Pudge is questionable. I think having a wand or a bracer could be really good. I think the Soul Ring is a good item, just in due time. He did end up getting a wand, though. I think Tranquils is probably the right option. Aether Lens on Pudge is one of my sore spots. I think it's a good item, but I usually like to build something else instead. It's like, yeah, it's great, but like it's kind of expensive. They did cheapen it, so I'm a little bit tempted to say maybe it's the right choice. But like a Force Staff is usually better, and it still gives you mana, so it's like, it's fine. I'll invite anybody I can get, by the way. It looks like Confuri's already in a game. Might just be me. Oh, we can get Terminal. He'll probably want to play. Looks like I'll invite Thor just in case he's around. He probably isn't, though. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to say maybe you shouldn't go Aether Lens, but it's fine. I think buying late game bracers at like 30 minutes and past is questionable, to say the least. I don't know why he wanted to buy them that late. That's really weird. Nature's Prophet didn't get boots until after he finished a full Orchid. I would at least get brown boots. I'm totally fine with skipping treads until after Orchid. That's not a problem. Rushing an Orchid is a strategy and Nature's Prophet. But like the boots are kind of really important for safety in lane. You have to be able to get away from the Clockwork, right? He's that kind of hero. You have to be fast enough to get away from him. And he didn't give himself any room to do that, so he's basically useless. Ganking is bad, lane is bad, you know, he can't get any money, so this just made the Orchid, 21-minute ordeal. So that was not good. I definitely think Pugna's items, which I didn't look at yet,
You didn't have any.
he was fine. His items aren't bad. I wouldn't have bothered with BKB. I would have got a Force Staff. But I understand nothing he could have bought at 37 minutes was really going to change anything. Yeah, Clock's fast. You can't skip boots. That's nonsense. That's asking to die every time he comes to lane. Like, it's utter nonsense. And that's the problem that I foresaw with that. But, the game's hard, right? When you have bottom lane go so poorly, you needed to have a lane that went equally well compared to Clock, which could have happened if you didn't have a safe lane support Pudge. This is one of those games where you definitely made mistakes and you could have played better, which I pointed out in the moment, not using your wand on time, not using time walking in the middle of fights kind of thing. So it's definitely there's improvement you could have made. But you look at the other heroes in your game and you kind of were set up for failure as well. So there's definitely spots for you to improve in, and there's also spots for them to improve in.
China reports bubonic plague in Inner Mongolia.
What'd you say?
China reports bubonic plague in Mongolia.
Oh, wow.
The Black Plague.
Yeah.
Can't imagine that'll be a big deal since it's already was wiped out a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure we have treatments for it now.
Yeah.
But it's still kind of weird, right?
Yep.
suspected case of bubonic plague in China's Inner Mongolia.
Well, the thing is, if COVID didn't happen, you wouldn't even hear about it. Probably.
Probably not.
I don't know.
'Cause-
The bubonic plague is such a. That is one of the that's worse than Ebola.
Apparently, Madagascar had bubonic plague outbreak in 2017.
Then we have an issue. Then we have fixed it. We're good.
That's weird, PFM. I'm glad you told me that. I mean, I guess it's funny to think about because people also think smallpox is eliminated, but there are cases of smallpox that do occasionally pop up. It's just very rare, but it happens.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons that people are pushing so much we need to prevent climate change, because some of the permafrost that has been frozen since the original ice age, some of the surface level of it is melting.
Can I become the
And
party
that
leader,
also has to
Rocket?
do with,
What?
Can I become party
and
leader?
It has diseases and stuff in it that's supposed to have been eradicated from the world.
That makes sense. That makes sense, Terminal.
But that being said, it's actually not because of global warming that's happening. It's because snow is working as an insulator, and there's nothing that's removing the snow like there used to be. We don't have giant mammoths in those areas anymore, or any sort of mammals that are big enough that root around in the snow to get the dirt exposed to the coldness that is there. So snow that shows up insulates the ground where the permafrost is typically at, and is allowing it to melt under the snow and get exposed to the snow, get circulated into the moisture that's there, and then get exposed into the atmosphere and spread that way.
You're right. You're saying it's not global warming that's causing that particular climate change. It's actually a response to different genus.
It's not the. I'm not saying that it's the snow or anything as a cause of climate change. I'm just saying that specifically, there's nothing to mess with the snow that used to mess with the snow in those areas anymore.
No, I understand.
Snow is working as an insulator. Yeah.
Right,
There's
right.
The animals that used to mess with it, there's fewer of them, or they've been removed or hunted out, particularly over in Russia.
Then the question is, what caused those animals to become extinct? And sometimes the answer is global warming more directly, meaning global warming can actually cause changes that are unexpected, or humans.
It was absolutely a combination of history, just things get extinct. Like the main thing that would allow for that to happen is mammoths, but those have been gone for a long time. So over time, things slowly and more were getting more insulated over the years. What do I want to be?
That might just be
I'm gonna
Ricky.
do Wraith King bottom.
Might just do Wraith King top.
I'm not gonna do Wraith King bottom anymore because Wraith King's banned.
Oh,
I do need to do a hard carry though.
Well,
Like
it
Pink
looks
looks like
like
it's doing it.
yeah. I don't know. If you can play mid, I'm okay with that, Terminal. If you're cool with
Yeah,
that.
I'll mid.
Okay.
I need to do physical damage and I'm gonna do Wraith King kills.
I don't want to play Ricky right now, but I will. I don't pick Terminal. If it comes down to 1 second, I will take the hit for our team. It should be somebody else, but it won't be. It's me. Cool. First. Oh, look! I picked into a bounty hunter. See, it's cool because I would have seen a bounty hunter, then not played Ricky. But wow, Winter Wyvern just didn't want to pick. Cool.
Yep.
Passenger pigeons, PFM? I've seen a lot of pigeon videos in my times, but I'm not particularly familiar with that. And as a side note, for everybody who's going to laugh and say, oh yes, you've seen pigeon videos in your time. Funny joke. I really have. I've seen many, many, many pigeon videos. I don't think I've seen that one, though.
I'm gonna put on a sweater. Warmed up.
Unacceptable. Ready to lose the game.
Already?
I picked Ricky and a bounty hunter, dude. I can't even play the game.
Got counterpicked, that's why I'm gonna pick Invoker to get practice. I haven't played Invoker in a while.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, PFM. And I don't. This is an unwinnable matchup against Bounty Hunter. Fortunately, I hope he's not in my lane. Well, it doesn't matter till 6, but I hope he's not in my lane, but we'll see about that.
I don't know who's mending. It could be any 3 of those people.
Oh, good. DC, stay DC. Abandon. Abandon.
I can only pray.
Launch him into a sand... Are you referring to the Sarlacc pit? Is that really where we're going right now? Manta maybe Quandary. I might actually have to go something different like Lotus, or I might have to go for Yules, or I might have to go for BKB. I'm not sure yet. Something though, for sure. I'm gonna have to. No, he came back.
Remember when Diffusal used to remove dust?
Oh my gosh, yes I do. That was the most frustrating shit, dude, because that was, Diffusal used to have charges. I remember that, too.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
Diffusal 1 and Diffusal 2.
Then you have to upgrade it to the second tier and get 8 charges. Then you have to sell it and buy a new one to get charges.
Oh, yeah. Back when you could sell a BKB and get a new BKB
Yeah,
before they did that, too.
I am not gambling on this one. Nope, nope, nope.
You don't believe in my Ricky versus Bounty Hunter?
I don't believe in my Invoker.
We're nearly at the part where everything dies over and over.
It's been a long time since I've played Invoker.
I'm actually not even sure what I can do here. Blink Strike's one of the best ways to get last hits. But
the battle that was truly in the bag.
it's in the bag! Get out of here, Rocket. I knew it was you. No, Quandary. I do not believe that he does. I could be wrong, but I do not think so. Because it's not an active, like, it's not like evasion or anything. I don't think that it removes it. I could be wrong. If anybody can confirm by looking it up, does Ricky ult get canceled by Viper's Break? I think the answer is no.
I think it's a yes because it disables all passives.
Right, but an example, I guess, would be that if you break Ricky with a something else, he'll still ult because it's a fade time, not like it's not the same. It's like Ricky's thing is weird because it's not actually that it's a cooldown. So I know time dilation doesn't work on it because it's not a cooldown at all, but it's different with break. So break might work, but it seems strange. It seems questionable. It's possible. I don't think it's crazy. Like, oh my gosh, like that'd be crazy. I just don't think so.
Right.
At your service.
I went ahead and bought some levels.
Puny terminal. I have 720 levels here.
Yeah, I have Drow mid. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun.
I'm glad Drow's not my lane, actually, to be honest with you, but it's probably Gyro instead. If it's
Gyro is top.
If it's Gyro. Oh, good. Okay, then it's Enchantress and Bounty, isn't it? Missing Bounty.
Not for the likes of you. Whom shall I kill?
Enchantress, get out of here. It's not nice. I don't appreciate this harsh treatment I'm getting.
Quickly.
Boop.
As you bid.
Boop.
Yes.
Denied. I already have 4 denies in this Enchantress, making her solo lane quite more questionable. Why would that make you unhappy, Terminal?
Because of the recurrent nature of it.
As you bid. I go in silence.
Okay, of course the Blink Strike didn't finish.
Quietly
Big
now.
rip.
The reign of terror is over. Dire's courier is dead.
Here I am. Cut to the quick.
Just trying to force him out of lane.
Silent as smoke.
Bounty Hunter is sniping Couriers, by the way. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I got mine.
The killing begins.
First blood. With the poison. You're mine now.
Your top tower is under attack.
No. I see you. I grow stronger. Oh, as you bid.
Enchantress is not getting that much farm bottom. PS.
Drow's not getting much either. Got 8 denies.
Enchantress is actually a lower level than me. And we're solo laning. I'm sorry, she's solo laning. She got chased away from the wave by Winter Wyvern, which cost her some experience, and then I've been denying way more than she has.
Yes.
I have nice, not to die. I have 10 denies.
Quickly.
Really killing her. I'm just gonna send this both again.
Whom shall I kill?
Oh, Bounty Hunter's not in my lane again. I'm sure he is though. He's gonna steal my quarter a second time.
See no evil.
Well, he's just sitting behind the base.
That's my understanding, yeah. Yeah, he's just standing there. I mean, honestly, it's honestly though, it's not. It's a bad strategy. He's losing the game. Enchantress is not getting a lot of farm, and she's losing levels. Hell, we'll kill her soon. Bye.
Oh, look, it's me.
Thank you. And the Bounty Hunter's level 1. And Enchantress just died. So you tell me what you think about effectiveness.
Drawn.
It does break invis? Okay, thank you, Quandary. And yeah, I mean, he is hanging back there, but like the longer he's back there, the more he loses the game. Enchantress died. He's a lower level than both of our offlaners. You know, it's unacceptable for the situation she finds herself in. She's 4, we're 4. Well, Wyvern's 3 now, but she lost money to a death. Like, it's very, very bad. I don't have a Visage. Try again, Quandary.
I'm coming bottom for Bounty Hunter.
New target.
Do you have vision? Because he has invis.
Does he have invis?
Yeah.
Quickly, quickly.
Fuck.
I go in silence.
I missed my Sun Strike. Feels bad.
Yes.
Son, no! Why are you bad?
Steel and
I'm gonna die because you didn't kill him.
quietly now.
Yo, I actually got items. Let's go! Yeah, that too. I actually killed Enchantress with no items from Courier. Now I got brown boots, a wand, and a wraith band to my name. So
Oh, yes. Who shall I kill? Whom shall I kill?
yeah, now Bounty Hunter's scared and he's sticking closer to Enchantress.
Evil.
Lol.
Silent as smoke. Liquidated assets. Oh, look, it's me. Even stealthier. Yes.
Coming back. So they can
Oh, as you bid. I fight.
Go ahead, bottom maybe.
What you see is what gets you.
She greedy, Wyvern.
Like a whisper.
Yep, draws bottom with haste. Draw haste bottom, tier 2s.
Quiet as cat's feet.
I'm getting good farm, guys. Just got a
Like a whisper.
beautiful, beautiful power treads too on top of that. So I'm gonna do some serious damage to this Bounty Hunter starting right now.
Taste.
I'm gonna be able to kill in theory.
He's only level 3.
Yeah, he spent most of his time out of lane, dude. Can't play that way, doesn't work. Need levels in this game. Early game fights, right? He's trading his team's ability to fight based on experience for his desire to get a little bit of money. Game doesn't work like that.
Oh, how I strike.
7-minute minus, or 8-minute minus. Bad.
At your service.
You'll never find my horn.
I strike.
God, I I keep clicking and clicking on stupid. Ugh.
Faster, stronger.
I hate changing settings.
Yes.
Yep, for sure. I agree with you 100%.
You want me to bring you items?
I am dead mid.
No, I'm okay. I got everything.
Of
Thank you.
course, of course. She gets fucking double damage.
I have Invis
Having
now,
to
so.
spawn. Fuck me, right?
Alright.
When I'm fucking chasing her for the goddamn kill. Fucking hell.
Just kill her
They're
for
in
free.
our jungle.
I can't snipe with that with my shit because I have. Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm fine now.
Enemies are ravaging your middle tower, and it
Fortunately, Bounty gave up his Enchantress's life and now doesn't have 6, so he can't counter me.
expect to see less of me. Whom shall I kill? That's playing away, baby. Like that. Mid tower takes
She didn't even bring any dust
Oh,
back.
Friendly trash talk.
denied.
Why is Wyvern over here? Everyone's dead. Go away.
At your service.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Oh yes.
Drow miss.
Post haste.
No, Quandary, I can't play. I don't play ranked during the Battle Pass season, and it's nonsense. It's asking for losses, IMO.
Feel my steel.
Drow mid.
Missing Bounty?
Quickly.
Am I really gonna lose to Drow in fucking mid lane?
I go in silence. Death's bounty. Like a whisper. I betwixt myself.
I'm in the Bounty room, don't worry.
See no evil. I sprint.
I need mana. I should probably send a Clarity, actually. In fact, actually, I will.
Cunning
Nice.
Clarity.
grow as you bid.
And my death are kills.
Yep, there you go. Exactly, Quandary. That's exactly how I feel.
Your middle
I'm
tower
tracked
is
mid.
under attack.
I don't have any mana, even if I came.
I can't do anything
alright.
anymore. I literally, she's got fucking treads, 3 wraith bands, and a elvish shit. Please get a stone on that.
I don't have enough mana.
I already used it.
Fuck.
I want Drow dead. Fuck.
As you bid.
Yeah, I didn't need to rush it, honestly, but I also expected Bounty would be invising more. He just didn't.
Bounty's missing.
He was in lane.
Just came and fucked me mid. I'm up in 2 seconds. I can help you kill bottom.
Yes.
I'm just waiting. I'll kill her, probably. You can come if you want, but
I was gonna be my help as Sunstrike.
Oh look, it's me.
I don't know if I can keep her still enough. I'm just getting some mana back.
Ursa, fight! You can beat him.
So fast.
Silent. Like smoke.
There we go.
These guys are fucking crazy up here.
Whom shall I kill? Death
I don't have dust.
bounty. Your middle tower is under attack. You're mine now. Keep murdering.
Oh, he still got it.
Service.
Coming for Drow Ranger. Don't have a defusal though, so like, if I'm gonna be there,
Cold snap.
I know. That's what I'm saying. You're gonna need to have that. My mana is a little bit limited right now.
I have cold snap, and I will give you alacrity.
I don't hit that hard. I think it's probably still better on you.
Yeah, but you have the backstab damage.
All right, ready? Whenever you, she
Yeah,
sees me.
go.
She sees me. Go down.
I can't do shit. I'm silenced. Yes.
They got a bargain when they hired.
They don't get away when I'm playing. Thanks. I'm just trying to be relevant wherever I go. Oh, Wyvern, are you picking up your boots right now? Because if you are, I'll grab some mana and I'm gonna head top,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Go in silence.
Fuck.
I'm coming over.
Dust.
Okay, he's up there.
I'm just gonna go back. I don't want to risk it.
Let's get the mana boots first, because I have like a third mana pool right now.
Yeah, and then can we go bottom?
I have a Sunstrike ready. I want to do some work to that dude in mid. Just
Missing
350 here.
clock.
Right
I
there.
mean, gyro.
Thank you. We can go bottom. No defusal yet.
Dispatched.
Missing Viper.
Mid.
Bye. Cute.
Like a whisper.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Bounty's here with gyro.
Quickly, quickly.
The Jaw Ranger's coming this way. Regen rune middle. I can actually grab it. You don't have to contest her. I'll fight with her. Or just deny. That's fine too.
Go for it. Deny. She could. If you want to go in on her.
Yeah, I will.
Oh.
Silence for a couple more seconds.
Missing Viper.
I couldn't jump.
Oh, as you bid.
Need to see her. Just need to see her. I can jump after that. I got level 4 blink strike. She should die. Oh no! Gotta commit. Gotta commit. Oh, I can't. Nice job. She turned around.
Yep. Got me killed doing it.
Hey,
but
Thor. Thanks to the sub, dude. Much love.
How am I worth more than him? What the fuck? That's some shit.
Much love, Thor. Much love.
See no evil.
I'm gonna try to go get the
I will get
Bounty
this
stop.
eventually. Once I get that, everybody will die. At least one at a time will.
Death's bounty.
I'm actually gonna go kill this Viper in a second, I think.
That's beat. Oh yes.
It's fine. It was worth it, honestly. It required a rotation from Zhao to get away from farming other things. She could do jungle, but like still. And I got a kill and some good experience.
God. She's after my booty.
Send a stun backwards. Or don't send a stun backwards. Yeah, I'm gonna use a Blade of Alacrity. I wasn't sure how much mana money I would have when I got up.
Earth is getting swole.
Good, you need it.
It's got lots of kills.
You wanna watch me kill it, gyrocopter?
Oh look, it's me.
Unstoppable.
I fucking timed that wrong.
Silent. Silent as smoke.
They're gonna kill me instead, but that's fine.
No, I'm probably gonna die too. I was really hoping you'd back up and not commit in there. You went way too far in, dude. I can jump to you with Blink Strike. You need to just like stay back.
Radiant structures are
But you ran in, so you were no use to me. Because dying for no reason is not good. Because I either probably would have lived or died without anything like that. Oh yeah, of course.
Quietly now.
Well, that's one tower they won't be taking home.
Waiting for them to rotate back mid for you.
Whisper.
Yep. They probably aren't though. Oh no, I'm tracked.
Viper Seer.
Since you put it like that.
Yep.
I have defusal.
Who shall I kill?
Alright, by that because I'm dumb. I'm dead, let me go. I almost got out. I was gonna get tracked regardless, but I might have at least been able to live. I was gonna say, don't be afraid to use your ult, Rocket, because you actually might have been able to kill Drow there if you hit her with dual breath and then stunned her immediately. It's too late now, don't use it now. When you stun, try to combo them together. Stun and ult go together very well.
I'm tracked.
You have Yules, you can always get rid of it.
I'm not gonna use that because that's 1/4 of my mana right now.
It's like a 6th, but I understand what you mean.
Four mid.
Missing Enchantress.
I'm tracked.
I TP'd towards top to get a kill, and then it's not here anymore, so.
Why?
Quite a spree.
Okay.
Your wicked under attack. Middle tower has been destroyed.
I couldn't go on him because I know as soon as I attack, I'm gonna get hit by the bounty.
Oh yeah, there's 4 there. You would die, 100%.
My cunning grows. Stealth makes wealth.
You're not tracked yet, but you have a missile.
Quietly now.
Oh, Drow, I want to kill you so bad.
Where are you going?
Actually, knows there's people here, and he's just acting like a lunatic for no reason.
Coming.
Does that homing missile have no cooldown these days or something?
Top tower under siege.
We have vision.
Monster kill.
Nice job.
Faster and stronger.
Well played, Rocket. That was a good one. That bounty really wanted me too, you could tell. And he got Jack.
Quickly.
I wish I had more health right now, but what are you gonna do?
Radiant sure are loving those
Heal,
invulnerable
duh.
towers.
Well, Mr. Shovel, you can always use a salve in my vicinity.
I'm coming.
Oh my god, it fucking kill me. Oh, here, I pressed the wrong fucking button thinking I pressed the fucking ghost walk and I put tornado. Feels good.
Whom shall I kill?
Yeah, you should back in a second.
Ugh. This is why I need practice on Invoker.
As you bid.
Should I get Yules?
I grow
Probably.
Yeah, 100%.
smoke.
I had to send dust as soon as I buy my other
I
thing.
need this. I need it in my
Whom
life.
shall I kill? I strike.
You might want to help your buddy.
Peekaboo.
3 top. And Eddie warded.
Defend yourself. I sprint. Since you put it like that.
Don't go back out.
Where the hell did he go?
Oh yes.
There's a salve if someone wants it.
Oh,
Yeah, I would like. Where is it?
In base.
Oh.
I don't have room in my
at your service.
We got 4 top.
I'm gonna go try to kill somebody somewhere else then.
Uh-oh. Ripper.
Illusion.
Your top tower
As
has
you
been
bid.
destroyed.
Just found Drow.
Oh, as you bid. Yes.
I'm tracked.
Yes.
Probably did.
See no evil.
No,
Dire's courier has been murdered.
Better than dead.
make it out. I'm tracked again.
I'm tracked too.
I'm alive. No track.
Track's over. For the time being.
Here I am.
We pushing mid.
Bounty Hunter was
right?
over where you're at right now. Was, keyword there.
Quickly. Silent as smoke.
Bounty Hunter's over here with Orchid. Enchantress is over here as well.
I'm so mad.
Oh.
Sorry, I wasn't having him.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You're dusted.
Yeah, it's fine.
I go in silence.
Suppose we defend that bottom tower. Hmm? Yes? Yes?
Quickly, quickly.
Your bottom tower.
I did what I could. I'm still around, but I gotta be very cautious about how I approach this.
That's right, I'm out.
Fuck me. I fucking suck.
I'm dead, probably.
No, you're not.
I'm silenced, so I'm probably dead. Ooh, Glimmer, good.
Oh, her TP is so long.
Radiant structures.
I'm all out of mana.
Blew your load. Grab it, bot.
Careful.
We just, me and Ursa just tore it up, dude. I gotta go back to base, actually. I have no other option here.
Yeah, Ursa's super strong right
See no evil.
Okay, I see we ignore the Ricky here. It's okay.
Like a whisper. As you bid.
I feel pretty strong in that team fight, but hey. I need a lot more last hits, actually. I forgot I have a guild challenge for 180, so I actually need to get some last hits somewhere.
Mine's physical damage, which I've only done 1,500.
I have to win the game and get 180 total last hits. I have 81, so I'm not actually doing that bad either.
Shall I kill?
Almost have Manta, which is going to be a very nice area to be at.
Just built eggs.
Silent like smoke. Quickly, quickly. Quiet as cat's feet. Dispatched.
Drow right there, I think. Nope, Bounty Hunter.
90 more last hits, a little less actually.
Oh shit.
Since you put it like that.
Coming.
Quietly now.
Yeah, that was not super great for me.
There too.
Quickly.
Titan Sliver, it's theirs. Not ours.
Oh, as you
Or is it
bid.
ours? No, it is ours. Okay, I'll pick up the Titan Sliver. They don't have the items yet.
Assets. Post haste.
Let's get this bottom.
I mean, I need an item. I don't have one at all.
Oh yes.
Like, all game. I have something else giving. It's fine. Get rid of that one. Send it back to base. I'm gonna grab the
Go
Grove
in
Bow.
silence.
Your top tower is under attack.
Post
Post haste.
I almost got her. I messed up.
No one go defend top tower.
Do I want to get their outposts now?
Enemies
That's true. Super awesome stream. Hey, yeah, go ahead.
steeled and tempered.
I'm gonna take this tower.
Enemy's top tower destroyed.
Little income counts as the last hit for me.
Death's bounty.
Careful, it looks like they're all bottom.
70, about 70 last hits remaining.
So we should get Roche that we smoke bottom.
It was wasn't there last I checked, but it could be there now.
Here I am.
I'll avoid it, remember.
You're mine now. Even stealthier.
All right, I need 60 last hits, guys. We're getting there. Try and get them now so that I don't put the pressure on you
Just ward
guys.
it up there.
No evil.
Late game to not end or something.
Yeah, they're getting ready for Roche.
Silent as
I think they're getting ready to stop us from rushing.
I think they lose Roche if they try to fight us though, because we have great AoE abilities.
No, I
Jakiro,
know,
myself,
I'm just
Invoker.
Go in silence.
Yeah, we can zone them pretty hard.
Quickly.
Does Roshi even backed up yet?
Bounty. Dispatched.
You tracked?
I'm tracked. I'm tracked. I'm tracked. Not anymore.
Quiet as gets me.
Hey.
I got that attack speed.
Since you put it like that. Quietly now.
48 last hits left.
Oh yes. Like a whisper.
So much money. Oh, you found blue.
Oh look, it's me.
Easy.
Yeah. In a little bit.
Ah.
Easy.
As you bid.
I like killing Bounty. They'd have any answer for me when Bounty's dead, basically.
At your service.
Nothing better than just ruining what they have for me.
I'm gonna go try to kill Enchantress. No, looks like she's pulling out. They might have supported here. Let's push bottom. The pit tower, shit's already there. We're about to go push bottom because we already have creepers there.
Viper's here.
Oh yeah, easy kill the Viper.
Since you put it like that.
Nope, not yet.
Probably has this
I'll
warded.
push out
Yep,
top.
they have this warded because they can fucking beat me.
Yes.
So the chop triangle is working.
No, ward up there. Or over here.
Ursa's dead.
You are dead, sir.
We're trading tower for it.
Quickly. You've done it. You've destroyed their bottom tower.
Basher's ready.
Oh, this guy has no chill, man.
Regeneration. Yes.
37 last hits remaining.
Quickly. I go in silence. Who shall I?
I didn't get hit by that.
Shit, I fell right on the fucking missile. Kill them all.
Unstoppable.
Very nice.
What a surprise. Smoke.
Fuck, how is
They just killed the
so
Jakiro.
bad right now?
That's Jakiro, the other one.
What?
You're gonna kill them all.
Twice
They're
the
so
murder.
obsessed with Invoker. He's so fucking out of practice.
See you later, nerds.
Glad I could save you, Wyvern. Glad you could save me.
Service.
Yes, thank you for saving me.
Those fools. Manta literally just ended that fight for me. I dodged 2 missiles, disjointed 2 Ricky ults. Like, oh.
You're Ricky.
Now.
What about being Ricky?
You mean Viper ults?
No, Bounty Hunter ult. I meant. I don't know what I said. I meant Bounty Hunter ult. I don't know what I said. I don't know where I am right now, guys. Am I playing
wanna kill
Dota?
that dude.
Dispatched.
I might get him solo, but it's questionable. Probably not. He's back in. Yeah, they have vision. They have vision right here.
Oh, as you bid.
There's vision right here, Winter Wyvern. Thank you. By the way, guys, I almost have my 180 last hits. I'll probably just naturally get it in the process of ending the game now because I'm at 160 out of 180. So
Taste.
I thought that before, and I was 2 last hits shy on one of my games. Absolutely depressing.
Oh, look, it's me.
That sucks.
Since you put it like
Double
that.
damage bottom.
my highest level, tie with their set.
Crap. Wrong buttons.
At your service.
I'm gonna go grab the runes for us on top.
The enemy's top tower is
Bounty. Silent as smoke.
I'll get our runes then.
Like a whisper. Killing.
I have Bissell coming through.
Quickly. Yes. I sprint.
Has tanked up a little bit. It's nice.
Meepo. Why did we pause?
Where are we pause?
Don't know.
It's Bounty Hunter the pause, so I'm unpausing.
once again digital sports.
Holy shit, I'm being fucking annihilated.
No.
I thought Invis would disjoint that shit, apparently not. You're being body blocked.
Leave, team. Go.
Ricky. Oh.
Sorry, I was just killing Drow.
Yeah, he was 1 auto attack away, that's why I was like, you got him. That was a dieback on draw, wasn't it? No, it wasn't.
9 last hits is what I need now.
The enemy's top barracks is hit.
Cool. Uh-oh.
You are the dead.
Enemy's top barracks destroyed.
Aw, almost saved.
I'm up in 15.
Freedom of life.
7.
Sage save me, but he couldn't save himself. Well, he couldn't save me.
The greedy savage.
Bottom tower being attacked.
I'm gonna deal with bottom.
Don't you like when I say greedy savage, Rocket? It's like my catchphrase.
Quickly.
Radiant have fortified their towers.
Defend yourself.
Oh, it's Winter Wyvern that has so much gold, not me.
My cunning grows.
Use some of that stuff.
The enemy's middle tower is fallen.
And alright, it's ready, guys. Alright, coming over, sorry.
Did you get your last
Coming,
hits yet?
coming, yep, I did.
More death.
Quietly now.
Coming.
Put it like that.
Clap.
I have a magic lamp, by the way, so I'm pretty happy about that. A little bit tankier.
Barracks has fallen.
Dodged. Nice try, though.
Why?
I don't know why I jumped. I thought I got pushed away somehow. I'm good, though. Big sad for you, friends. They have detection here. Thanks.
Save some for me.
Help me! They have sentries.
You, my friend, got
Where'd the
owned.
drow go?
She ran away.
She could have turned that fight so
Oh no,
fast.
we pushed her down to low health. She had to go back and heal.
Oh, okay.
Post haste.
Me and Ursa have equivalent kills, by the way. Me and him are both tearing it up.
Thank you guys for carrying me. I'm a million years out of practice with this shit.
Oh, I love it, Wyvern. This is exactly what Ricky hopes for, right? That consistent, long fight, so I can use all my abilities multiple times.
The enemy's middle tower is and have decided to
What?
Well, she force staffed back into the base.
What?
I have some burnt cookies here I don't think I even want.
Alright, I have to go eat dinner.
Hmm. They're pretty crispy.
Get some milk.
Get him some milk.
That doesn't fix the literal char, you know?
Alright. See ya.
See ya. My shitty invoker, I guess.
Yeah, I was a shitty invoker. Absolutely. I lost to Drow mid and...
I'm just playing,
Ugh.
Bottom lane, I actually had some of the best farm in the game because of the 2v1. You can't do that. It's a bad strategy. It's bounty, it's a bad strategy, it's nature's prophet. You can't just sit back there and get couriers. It doesn't work. There's a reason it doesn't work. We absolutely crushed her. Look at her farm. Safe lane carry. At 10 minutes, she was in the bottom 5. That's unacceptable. That is 100% unacceptable. Conversely, at 10 minutes, I was number 3. Right, and that was actually right behind you. So I almost got as much farm as the mid, considering I was a Ricky who's terrible at farming. You know what I mean? Like, that's not something you can just know.
Yeah.
Ursa had decent farm top too, so it was really strong. And even your farm was fine. Like you didn't really lose.
I mean, I played like shit because I wasn't comboing my skills right. I mistimed my Yule's meteor, Sunstrike meteor combo. Yeah, it was just all around fun stuff.
I mean, their Drow did have a lot of farm for a little while, but it was fine. You know what I mean? Viper did fine in the off lane, and Drow did fine mid. But I wouldn't say they had any great, amazing lanes. Like it was all fine.
Oh,
and
no.
bottom was a disaster.
Drow never passed me in farm the entire game. Never.
Well, she did for a split second.
Huh?
She did.
When? I'm looking.
I'm looking at these little snapshot moments because it looks like her graph.
Yeah, I was always in the top 3, and the only time I was in the top 1 until Ursa passed me. Like,
It looks like she might have surpassed you for a brief second at about 11 minutes. It's not shown in the snapshot because it only does like the 1 minute mark. But if you look at the line itself, it looks like her line is higher than you for like maybe a split second, if that. But yeah, generally speaking, yes, you are correct. Item-wise, anything weird in their team? Bounty version at Orchid isn't the worst thing I've ever seen. People pretty much universally accept the Tranquils or Phase are usually better on Bounty Hunter, but it's not terrible to get mana. It's not the end of the world. I think rushing Orchid on a 5 is never good. Get a 4-staff or something would be notably better. Drow Ranger is fine. Gyrocopter. Drum, I don't really see Drum a lot anymore, but it's cheaper now, I think. So, like, whatever. It's fine. Not the end of the world either. Viper, Atos is good. That's totally fine. Enchantress, it's okay too. I don't really love the Ags, but it can work. In this particular matchup, it could be okay. And they just lost because of bad lanes. Like, them throwing bottoms so hard, so unbelievably hard, was just unwarranted. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom super quick, and then we're going to come back. So, burb.
I have this month and next month for my semester to be over, and I just added a new course today because I just passed one more course today, and I'm going to try to have it finished by next week Friday, or not next week, excuse me, by this Friday or Thursday.
Oh, gee.
We're back, by the way, game coordinator. You know, you see.
Yeah, we know. I'm still waiting for it to
I meant to. I'm talking to stream.
Log back in. But I'm trying to have 8 courses done this semester, which means I need to do this next one plus 2 others.
Lovely.
Yeah. Thankfully, though, one of them So the one I'm doing now is cryptography, and the next one is going to be legal issues and information security, which that one's just writing a paper. Excuse me, writing 2 papers and 2 presentations with presenting notes.
That's not too bad then, I guess.
But the other one is going to be the issue. All right, now I'm going to relog because I'm fairly soon it's going to say no, we can't queue.
I'll try it first.
We can.
Why are you queuing Turbo?
No, I was just testing.
I didn't.
I wasn't the one that's going to pick because he has his own systems. I was just testing to see if we could actually go.
Yeah. I thought that was.
Trying to get a cavern crawl.
I thought that was Curtis that had queued Turbo. I'm going, why would you queue Turbo?
You know that's not. You know that's not the case in Furry. But Infrared, I don't know if you missed, by the way, that there was with the Squiggles Plus, I made an update on them.
Oh yeah.
Since I'm sure you've been accruing a bunch of them.
I've got like 220,000.
220 Squiggles Plus or Squiggles?
Let's see, Squiggles I have 63. Squiggles Plus I have 222.9 thousand. 220.
You are in this stream so often.
No, dude, it just gives you a bunch of them. Like I don't even select the chest thing for them that often.
There's well, this chest only should affect. No, you're right. They do it for Squiggles Plus too. You're right. Lame. Now there's a community goal. I don't know if you can look at it in your end because I can't see the view that the community gets, but I think everybody can contribute into it. It's rather small compared to your amount of Squiggles. I'll give out a free coaching session randomly, not for the person who contributes the most, but once the community hits that threshold, then I'll give a free coaching session. It's just a test to see how it works, really, in functionally speaking.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
2,341.
I would like to mid, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
Although the hero I wanted to play did get banned, but I have others. We're good. At first second, I thought that there wasn't others, but I actually really want to play DP mid. But so.
What's the highest battle pass level you guys have seen?
I don't know. I haven't been
I've seen over 1,000. Anybody have a problem with me playing this 4?
That's fine. With me, it's fine.
Never mind.
Rubik wants to be bottom, but that's too bad for him.
Looks
Oh, too bad.
That's too bad.
I'm 4. Like I was hovered over there.
What's
So we
Cam
already
ask
have
me?
somebody on our team that's over 2,000, almost 2,500. That's Rubik. Yesterday, I queued with somebody who had almost 6,000.
I don't know why you do that.
Why?
Yeah, why
unless you want to contribute to, unless you're doing it as charity, which is fine.
The guy was a complete and total dipshit and an asshole, but you know.
I mean that's the type of person that spends that much on battle pass levels.
I think this is the play.
Should I be having one of the wars? I thought that safe lane. I normally took it.
It's usually safe in mid, yeah. In my opinion. I mean, granted, I don't care what you do. If you want to take one, take one. I don't really care. You know me and Furry. I'll be just fine.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I should be just fine.
Breaker bear. Yeah.
Actually, that's not even guaranteed because I'm actually pretty bad, all things considered. I'm a pretty bad mid, but you know.
Well, have fun with Skyrath.
And actually, Death Prophet does relatively well because if he tries to commit, I can just Spirit Siphon back and I'll be alright.
Yeah, it's gonna be who's gonna silence who first.
I mean, yeah, but that's the thing with Skyrath. He doesn't commit. He just throws 60,000 arcane bolts at you, and it's annoying as all hell.
How about my own tangos because I don't expect Rubik to give them to me, and I don't really want to deal with it.
You already have two. You already got 2
Oh, I
shared
did.
tables.
Okay, so you're right. I see
I
them
was
now.
gonna put on the fucking Arcana. I didn't put on the Arcana. I'm retarded.
You didn't? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. But I like that
wow.
sword fist I've got.
Yeah, that sword's
It's like fire and ice. I like it.
2,300. Why would you spend that much?
Ask.
No, I'm not. I am not asking that.
So, are we wagering this one?
I mean, I'm putting 250 on it.
I mean, do we want to put any more percentages on top of that?
I'm trying to do it myself.
Down you go.
So I honestly think we can straight up demolish with this lineup versus their lineup. Like straight up. Slark is their only real in-game that's going to be a problem.
I think I'm gonna get. Do you want me to get mana boots or should it just get treads?
Who are you? Nah, don't get mana boots. You actually might even want to get tranquils, to be honest with you.
You sure about that?
It's treads or tranquils. Both are good. You'll just get like eels or something to handle your mana problems. 4 staff maybe, who knows? Something like that. You'll probably be alright as far as I don't know. You could get mana boots if you want to. I'm not gonna dock you for getting mana points. I understand why you'd want them.
I'm having a wand brought to me just in case because he's gonna be Warlock bottoms. They're gonna be spamming a little bit.
It's Skyreth Mage. Almost guaranteed. If it's Pango, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it should.
He'll lose lane.
Yeah, if it's Pango, we just win the game. But Pango's gonna be off lane with Spirit Breaker.
It's time for fantasy
Come on
world
down,
avatars to return to murder.
Flop, can you get the other rune, or do you want me to run? I can run through.
I got it. Go to mid.
Alright.
Yeah, go body block the shit in mid. I'm gonna go body block here really hard.
I can't even count the amount of times that I've had to go get the rune as mid when I really shouldn't have had to.
Oh, I know. It's the position. It's the responsibility of the 4 to get that shit.
Usually.
The 5 should be blocking like I am right now.
Yeah, because I mean, you go there as a 2, you have the potential to miss some of the experience, whereas as a 4, you 100% do not.
Right, and if they blocked it, like they didn't even try to help with the gathering of the runes and shit, they could have blocked it all the way to where you're losing so much that you could have been denying XP wise and everything. That's fine. Yeah, just harass the Warlock. Because he's going to be the one that's actively harassing me and denying my shit.
Alright, so he put Shadow Word on me.
No, he's wasting that mana, it's really expensive. For so little effort, or so little benefit at level 1. 120 mana. Fuck.
Last thing is that's probably really bad right now. I am harassing the Skyreth though, and kind of making his life pretty miserable.
My life's miserable right now. Slark hits so hard.
And yet I never can seem to do that when I'm playing Slark.
Well, I mean, I only have 1 armor.
And Frey will be facing a Pudge with 0 armor and still have a problem.
Does Pudge actually have 0 armor?
He has 0 armor.
Oh, actually, they changed everybody. Everybody should have 1 more now. He did have 0 armor until the recent patch.
I'm fucked.
I'm trying not to.
He should have 1 now, if I'm correct. I haven't played Pudge in a little while now. But...
I'm glad I picked up a wand.
Probably should have got a mango. That would have been smart.
Well, there goes myself.
Yeah, that. I was trying to walk back. The creep got an attack, or whoever it was got an attack.
Right in the tower.
And the blood spills.
Of course, I missed. Typical.
In flames.
Just start harassing the Slark thing. Just hit him with your dot and shit.
I'm trying. I want to get level 2 in it before I throw it on him. Just
I feel you on that one, but he could just straight fuck me. I have 5 last hits.
I'm Shadow Worded.
Skyreth Mage is slowly pushing me out a little by little. Wait until I can get a Q on him and chain back.
I hate Warlock, dude.
The equilibrium here.
I hate this combo.
There we go. That helps.
I almost feel bad.
I just feel like I can't actually do a whole lot.
We're going.
Nice.
Don't get hit, please. Please.
It's the creeps, dude. I can't stop him from attacking them.
I know, I just didn't want the creeps to hit you either, because I was literally a half a second from activating 4 charges of wand, and I'd have been alive. But yeah, oh yeah, you can probably take him, but be careful.
Yeah, I'm not going any farther than that.
It's fine. Camera, go down to where I fucking point you.
Alright, he got me. That was dumb. That was a dumb play by me. He has salve too, it's unfortunate. Scott's just a rough.
I hate how the
tough
timing of this
customer.
fucking shit has been absolute shit once they're in Thunder Tower.
Give it a second so that when I TP, I can grab my boots. And
I want to kill Slark next because he's the one that does the sustained damage.
rune's coming up, guys.
Got you now, asshole.
I'm probably dead.
Don't.
Yep. So Slark's going for our bounty.
I can't do anything about it.
I know.
I mean, I can't even keep up with him. He has slightly more base move speed than I do.
A courier from Radiant's army dies, and a piece of evil incarnate is lifted from the world.
Alright, I have life steal aura now. Tread's coming. Bottom missing.
Yeah.
Slark's back.
Oh, we crushed Quandary.
Keep murdering.
I summoned minions to help fight. They'll chase him to the fucking grave.
I can't out damage the Shadow Word.
I know. Courier's just going down there. It's gonna be back in a sec.
Slark was just suddenly mid. Big no thank you in that front.
We just killed him, so
Yeah.
maybe now I can fucking get some farm. That's my 18th last hit.
Probably mid.
If they're gonna send Skywrath Warlock, coming mid.
I was gonna say, spirits, come in. They're about to full heal me. Well, there we go. Thank you.
Yay, last hits. So good. I feel wealthy.
Falling number.
Now that I have a beautiful bottle, I have some sort of sustain against this annoying Skyrath.
Slark's still missing.
I was lucky that I survived that. Like, I was gonna live whether you came or not, but I would not have got Slark.
I want to know why I didn't get a charge for him fucking applying
I had
fatal
Spirit
bonds
Breaker.
to me.
Whoever, the hero. The hero
Yeah.
who died.
So I'm actually really miffed about that. I should have gotten fatal bonds, a charge of the magic wand because of fatal bonds, and I did not.
Well, you do have to see them when they cast it. Did he do it from fog?
I saw him. He was within range, even when it was nighttime. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Warlock is mid. I just saw his courier go by.
Oh, okay.
I'm almost positive.
Right?
There's the
Unless he
flare.
went to
I'm just chilling a
shop
little
with the
bit. I'm
courier.
just gonna take it easy.
See if I can find the Slark then.
Because I certainly have no interest in, dying here.
No,
Yeah, bottom mid entirely.
Yeah.
Alright, I have my ult now. They're not gonna be able to just.
Fade approach, that's really good for me, actually. It's, like, really good. Missing Skyrath?
Okay, we got Slark bottom.
I'm sure he has his 6 now, doesn't he?
No, he shouldn't. Slark missed. Skyrath's mid. I'm gonna die.
Yeah, I picked it missing, but I didn't.
Yep.
I didn't know where he was going to.
It's just he got the silence on me. There wasn't
Do you have a
anything I
rune?
could do with that. No.
All that work.
Oh,
just to
yes,
kill
he
me on
has
the
a
tower.
regen.
Okay. Bottled, yeah. That was my bigger concern, is that I knew he was going to get a rune soon. Pretty miffed
Oh,
about
he does
it.
have a regen bottled? I see
Yes.
that. I'm not gonna keep pushing then. I grabbed a buckler to work towards AC, but just for the armor right now. I'm gonna kill this camp over here real quick.
Yep.
I'm actually a level ahead of Skyrath, by the way. It's a minor
Good.
difference for sure, but it's helpful.
Well, I mean, Skywrath Mage needs Skyrath mid needs to be going about 600% from the start. Otherwise, he's not nearly as useful.
I would agree with that.
All right, Slark has his 6.
Yo, if I can get some mangoes, I'd be so happy. Actually, I need everything, so.
All right, I'm coming down now. Are you 6 now?
I am not.
But you will be by the time I get there, right?
Yeah. Oh, runes.
Yep. I'm waiting for him to step forward for it.
Yep. I'll be here to jump on him.
Just go and jump on him now. Actually, he's got his ult, but fuck it.
I'm move up so the ult doesn't hit.
Of course not. It's never the place I check.
Yeah. You can go to lane. I'll get the other rune.
Skyrath has a.
And you have your ult now, so we can definitely just blow the shit out of Slark.
Yep.
Skyrath has illusions. It makes it a little spooky for me. No offense. I love you guys, not that much.
I can't stop him.
Alright, where is that Slark?
Where's that?
Found him. Found him.
Yeah, now you can just freely jungle.
Yeah.
Ember, take the Portman shield.
Where'd you put the tree back in base?
Sweet.
Yeah, you did. Okay. I'll plant it outside base and take some of the mangoes myself. Sounds
Right,
like a
Warlock is
plan.
back.
Yeah, right? At Quandary? Yeah, there's obs. I'm gonna grab one.
Death Prophet, can you place the mango tree?
I'm going to.
My ult's up in 1 minute, so.
Alright.
Congratulations. Your middle tower is
We definitely do.
I was actually gonna take some of them, to be honest with you.
Oh, I'll see if I can get that cur. Oh god.
Wanted some too.
Spirit Breaker's on me. Spirit Breaker's still on me.
Wow, he has 1 point. What a bitch.
And just pull back.
Yep.
Don't let them waste their shit.
No need to commit on that.
Oh hell no. I'll go up to the jungle a little bit.
I'm sad though because there was a courier that I could have killed if Spirit Breaker hadn't been there. I saw it was just, oh my god, a courier, and then I saw
Spirit Breaker's mid. Spirit Breaker's mid. I'm dead.
Put up for me?
I didn't realize Spirit Breaker was already missing.
He put a ward right there for you. Just go ahead and get that
Oh,
shit.
he's been missing for a while.
I went to
Okay.
commit on Skyrath and immediately got punished.
Alright.
That sucks. That really
Lose
sucks.
load.
Yep.
They
I'm going
gave
back
the
to bait.
jelly
quick.
to Slark, who already has insane regen.
It's for the mana regen, probably.
Most likely.
Sack.
But there's so many better options for that.
No, I mean putting it on Slack, it gives him. It's almost always good to put the raw jelly on your core, regardless of who they are, because they get some benefit out of it that increases their farming speed. He can spam Q more. He doesn't have to worry about it in a team fight. Even the health gets multiplied.
keep murdering. A dominant performance.
They're missing everybody bottom.
Yeah, he must have TP'd in and charged from the tier 2 Quandary, which is, you know, it's fine. Just a little sad,
Alright.
but
Should I go? Do I want to go top?
there we go.
Top tower under siege. Dire have fortified their tower. Your top tower is under attack.
Just come bottom, help a dual Slark or something.
Oh, I'm walking top right now. So we might be able to get something out of this.
If I'd like you to use my top tower in the thought you ever had, I suggest you get over there right away.
Missing Skyrath. See him pushing mid.
Two innocent
Oh, fucking
lives.
silence. I had a mango for that too.
Down you go.
An acceptable amount of murder.
Down you go.
I severely damaged mid tower in exchange for Skyrath's rotation top.
I have Blink Dagger coming.
Yeah, outrun that. It's gonna do at least 200 damage.
15-minute bounty from it.
Yep, I'm going for our one in the river.
Pango's moving. 15 minutes. That's probably why he's gonna try to take his rune in the jungle. I don't know where Skywrath is moving to long term. He's not mid.
Oh, Ember, you're supposed to grab the bounty.
Whole lot of murder going on here.
Got mid tower.
Enemy's middle tower demolished.
Go ahead and jump on that, Slark.
Warlock's here.
Yep.
I don't have ult.
Pango's probably rotating bottom.
He has his though.
4.
I'm dead.
Oh, Spirit Breaker. Okay. I couldn't blink, and I don't know why.
I'm dead probably.
Gonna get a rotation bottom. We got 4 there, under tower, most low health.
Got one extra Q on Slark at the last second. Best I could do.
I think Pango put all his points in his passive.
Scout's currently trying to take mid tower. I'd rather us not lose it if possible.
One's middle tower being
I'll go mid.
attacked truly does send such a rapturous
Nah, it's too late.
flowing through one's veins.
Damn.
Middle
I can
tower
stun.
has been eliminated.
I have blink. Just go hit him with the Q, hit him with the Q, hit him with the Q.
He's out.
He would have killed Quap. Single silence if
Well, I'm
she
saying
moved
I
any
can
closer.
blink stun, he wouldn't have killed shit.
I mean, he can instantly silence ult and Quap dies. In your
And I would,
ability
jump,
to
I
kill
would be
the...
in that ult with him, he'd take half the damage.
True.
That's why I was saying he could have lived and we could probably could have gotten a
I
kill
thought
with
about
him.
Quandary, but I didn't want to
Yeah,
commit
but-
to the fight. I wanted to be in the fight, but have the
Skyrath's
ability to
top.
back.
Ember's dead. No, no.
Once you ult, you
no,
gotta
he's
go
not.
in.
Yes, he is.
Down you go.
Yeah.
Bottom tower is under attack. Dire have fortified their towers.
I'm gonna play my farm game.
You were fine in lane. It was just once they started rotating that they completely took over top. This guy got like 5 kills in a span of 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, Sky's 7 and 1 right now.
I mean, that's Skyrath Mage.
I know.
That's just how what's gonna happen.
Oh shit, life steal for days. Now I need a Heaven's Halberd to make my life steal absurd. Slark's been farming the jungle while he's here. Oh, hi Slark. Take a big old crit in the back of the head.
Oh, motherfucker! I've got Skyrath up here.
Bottom tower's down.
You are dead, sir.
Push with me.
Down you go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Top tower dead.
Okay, it's ending.
Skyrath's TPing. Skyrath's TPing.
You guys are dead down there.
Monster kill. Mega kill.
I didn't know they were going to be running from that back area. We need better wards. I like the ward we have bottom. Like, that's a cool ward. That's a good one. That's one ward. Oh, we haven't done one top
Helping the
to see.
swordsman.
For sure, Quandary. It was my fault for going in when I didn't have vision.
Of course, we're all disarmed at once. That's I love it.
Slark has Shadow Blade if you didn't have it before.
Ooh, I'll take that.
He did not have it before. Which is fine, honestly. As long as we keep sentries up, it's a useless item for him.
I say it's Spirit Breaker. I have no good answer to him. There he is. Look at that. The best answer I have is to ditch, basically, whenever,
Double damage, River.
I can go grab it, or you can go grab it.
I'm gonna go grab it.
Alright.
Set my zombies to go fight skeletons.
Wow. Full rotation on me again.
Yep.
It just sucks, because, like, I was doing fine in lane, and then all it took was a small little, finish from Skywrath, and now Spirit Breaker feels like he can just charge me wherever he wants. Yeah, well, yeah, because I won't stop any of this DC from Spirit Breaker regardless. It all pierces. I do need a BKB for Skywrath, but it doesn't help me with anything else. So I'm gonna get one, but it's definitely not worth rushing right
Be there
now.
in a sec.
Because, you know, Slark won't pounce. That's all that stops. It doesn't stop anything meaningful from Warlock.
Fire's driving into this way.
Alright, that's Spirit Breaker on me.
Skywrath's dead.
Kill them all.
Try.
Yep. No, this is a Yoda moment. It's not a try, it's a do.
Hail Mao.
Rolling under is fair. Warlock all pierces.
Good job, guys.
Alright, I'm building a BKB. No more of this fucking perma-bash, forever bash.
So basically, it's Pango. It would be for Pango and
Skywrath.
and Skywrath, of course. But for Skywrath, I also have Yules, which already solves this combo issue, and I can't afford to do a BKB over like a small initiation from Skywrath. That's not even worth it.
I'm getting a BKB for me.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me. I'm talking to the stream.
Fucking working
Oh,
the
okay.
fight, get a
I thought you
1,000
made the
damage off of
comment
it.
because I was saying I'm getting one.
I'm actually gonna wait.
I'll go.
No, I'll just have to send.
Didn't expect the Atos.
No, we
didn't
knew we had an
expect
Atos. He used it the fight before.
I wasn't there for the beginning of the fight.
I can grab it. You can grab it first, though, if Pango's gonna try to contest you.
Mood of invisibility.
Slark has Echo Saber.
Yep, he's gonna go straight into Silver Edge.
Should really try to get either mid or bot T2 for both damage. I'm coming, Pink!
Yeah, that was kind of dumb. He shouldn't have been farming their jungle.
I would agree.
Come here, Death Prophet.
Watch out, Spirit Breaker's coming. I'm dead.
Nice.
Fucking Skywrath, dude. I hate him so much.
I can't do anything anymore. I don't exist in this game.
Well, Warlock did buy back for that.
I'm not gonna exist until I have a BKB. And even then, Slark can 1v1 me now.
He'll always be
There was
able to
only
1v1
one
you.
point in this game where he couldn't, and that was between level 6 and level 8.
Yeah, but he'll always be able to 1v1 you as the game goes on.
Yeah.
That should help. Enemies are ravaging your middle tower, and it's a beautiful day.
He's not leaving a remnant in base or anything. He's got 2 remnants up, and he's not setting them anywhere. Highly disturbing.
It is foretold.
Nice.
Oh. Come on down.
I'm gonna go see if the top rune is still here.
I'm gonna go for the top creeps.
It is not. I'm getting charged.
I'm nearby. I'm not showing myself. I'm there.
Oh, I'm dead. Skywrath.
Top tower under siege.
Yeah, I. Yeah. That's. Thought I was being all clever with force staffing Spirit Breaker, and then Skywrath was there.
He's building straight into a site.
Yeah, of course. Coming top with
I need
everyone.
to farm. I just need to get this BKB. I don't want to fight anymore until BKB or level 20, whichever comes first.
But of course.
Can we please bring a little excitement back to the game?
Oh, level
How
18
about you
maybe.
kill your own courier? Yeah, that would really spice it
My
up.
ultimate 40 seconds.
So I just want to note that because I can't be alive in a fight because of Skywrath, I'm 6 levels below everyone else on the team.
Bottom tower being
Has
attacked.
Rubik been buying all the tomes? And Rubik's higher level than me. What the fuck?
Yeah, I haven't bought a single tome.
Rubik
I just
Quap get the remainder of the tomes this
Your
game.
bottom
6
tower
levels
is
behind
ready
the
to
rest of the
accept
team.
its own inevitable death. Your bottom tower is in ruin.
It's not time yet.
Here's a telescope.
telescope. I can take that.
It's in base.
Oh, you put it in base. Okay. I'll take it.
Fuck. I'm having to compete with 3 other people farming the jungle.
But of course.
Here.
I should be having to compete with just 2.
I can make it 4 others.
Scarlet doesn't have scythe yet.
And his money comes from fucking killing players, not creeps.
Help! I need somebody.
Sorry, I
Scarlet was down
stopped
for a
the
little bit.
charge. Fuck.
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
I got immediately focused.
I'm trying to kill Skywrath.
I needed something just to stop the combo because I got 0 to death and it wasted my ult too, so I've been having, even if I bought back, it wouldn't matter.
I mean, I had nothing for you.
I want the game over. I want the game over. I don't like this Rubik. This Rubik pisses me off.
Your middle tower is being torn to pieces. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle
Rubik
tower
went
has been
fucking
eliminated.
Ether Lens and Blink Dagger and 0 support items. 0.
Maybe no one attacks.
I would skip Aether Lens and Rubik personally. Blink's fine to rush, but then he has to get something else. Aether Lens just seems like it's too much money. Well, I mean, you can build a Blink Dagger on Lion, for example. It's fine, but
I know that, but you would also agree that in some of these instances, like some of the shit we're dealing with, like Glimmer Cape is more important than a
I think
fucking
Force
Blink Dagger
Staff is
right
more
now.
important. It stops
Hey, guess
Scarlet.
who got first hit bashed?
Me every
You?
game, every fucking time I fought that Slark, ever since he got it, first hit back, every single time. There's not a fucking thing I can do. Please, can we kill somebody?
I can't be the person to catch. I just get killed by Scarith. Because he'll lock me. He'll lock it down so I waste my Yules and all my spells. And then someone will move on me. Happens every time.
If there is a fight, I'm going the other way for a while. I'm finishing this motherfucking BKB before I do another fucking thing that involves the team. Holy shit. I don't care if there's a smoke gank. I don't care if Jesus has descended on the fucking ethereal plane and said, I'm dead. Apparently not. They had Invis Slark there with an Invis Spirit Breaker and they didn't fucking go for me.
Ember's probably dead. No, never mind.
Fuck, I gotta stun him and I can't stun him.
Yeah, I saw.
I even blinked to the side.
Top tower under siege.
Slark on me, Slark on me, Spirit Breaker on me with Invis. How, he doesn't even have an Invis item. How is he Invis? I'm coming back.
Yep.
Dead. Still dead.
Can't even Yules. I couldn't even Yules. I just needed something, anything to stop them from focusing me. That's the problem.
We had 0 Yules for the team. We have not a 1.
I have Yules. I would needed 2 Yules. I couldn't get up in the air so I could get a heal from my ult / Spirit Siphon. That was my problem there. I have buyback, but
I'm sorry. I only have 1 Force Staff, and we don't have anything else.
No, Force Staff probably wouldn't have saved me there. Because I wasn't Scarlet ulted. It was just I was inside multiple heroes. That's why I needed I needed like just a stun, which you couldn't possibly have afforded. Rubik has our stun. Wraith King was dead. Ember could have helped him through. I don't know if Ember was dead or not. I'm not even sure.
Ember has been playing like, for the most part, like a fucking pussy, and also doesn't even do it to the fullest extent that he should if he's going to play like a pussy, such as put a fucking remnant in base. He has never, the entire game, put a fucking remnant defensively. He's only used it when he needs to get out right then and there, and he'll throw it out. So if he's ever hit with a slow, the remnant's going nowhere.
Ember, your courier's just sitting there.
Of course, my dear.
We need a sentry here, Rubik.
I got it.
Thank you.
I got stuck on you for somehow. I'm not even sure how.
I stunned him, but
I'm dead regardless. I had already buyback.
yep.
I don't know what happened. She just stopped walking.
You got hit by upheaval.
I'm just forever stunned.
Wow.
Fucking first hit bash too, by the way. First hit bashed again. Woo! First hit bash, followed by resurrection. First hit bash. Dead.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But of course.
How long have you been trying to build this fucking BKB? Fucking 15 minutes?
Go.
Yeah. I figured as much. He's going right-click Ember with like a Crystallis and a Battle Fury, which really isn't the.
That is not what's gonna win against this team.
Well, it's just not a good build. It hasn't been. It pretty much has never been, to be honest. I think it's a funny build, and I like it better than the other builds, but it's not a good build. It pretty much it's been universally decided that like Maelstrom is like the way to go for a long time anyway.
Why fortify and waste our fucking time? Fuck.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I don't think there's anything that pisses me off more than literally wasting time.
I mean,
That
you
is
guys
the
could in
one
theory move
thing
on it.
that we have control over, and it is finite.
Umberto's isn't even using flame guard right now. No. Not that like the game's over, but like he had flame guard up. He decided
We had the
arbitrarily
better
that's not
lineup.
to-
We shouldn't have lost that game.
I don't know if we have a better lineup there, but
Goes far beyond today.
I'm looking for. I admit I actually did okay in farm. Scarth was ahead of me for most of it, but not all of it. I was ahead of him for 4 or 5 minutes in the early mid game. But we both did well. There's Slark safe lane core? Yes?
Yep.
I mean, he was losing the lane slightly. You know, the lane was alright for us. Top lane Ember Spirit was doing well for a little bit. And we were winning the lanes. That's more why we shouldn't have lost, is because we were winning the lanes, more or less. But Slark and Pango and Skyrath go very well together, as a Spirit Breaker, actually. So they have a really good combo game. We don't really have a lot of good combos together.
Well, it also didn't help that Rubik was fucking stealing a lot of farm or making it so that it wouldn't go to anyone.
I mean, one of my biggest issues that we had is this: the Ember went the right-click build,
Items.
which isn't great. You're supposed to go Maelstrom, and like, you can even go Kaya, you can go Veil. There's a lot of things you can do. Yule's is also nice as a side note, especially in this game. And he didn't go any of that, so it's like, okay, you're easy to kill. You don't do anything for damage, because to actually get the right-click, Battle Fury build to work, you have to have a lot of items. It doesn't really come online for like ever. Rubik, my only issue is he went both a Blink and an Aether Lens. You don't get the luxury of going both when you're a support. You have to buy one and then do something that's like a Glimmer or a Force Staff, specifically Force Staff in this game. But he just didn't. He refused to adapt his style, which is the way, I guess, that it always is. Alright, I'm going to end here because this was just a bonus stream anyway. I'm trying to get a little headache, actually. I'll be back tomorrow with my regular Dota time. I shouldn't be late. I can't imagine why I would be. But I might end up being, since I'm going back to work, I might end up being later than I think I'll be. But it should be fine. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.